Much has been made about Gary Jerome Ezekiel Kubiak taking over as offensive coordinator and play caller with Kevin Stefanski departing, going to Cleveland. Even though he may be one and done in Cleveland, maybe we'll get him back here. I don't know. You know how it goes with Browns head coaches. But remember, Kubiak didn't want to be the OC, right? He was perfectly fine being offensive czar, just getting that little taste of staying in the game, right? And then the whole added stress of being an OC and a head coach, he purposely avoided that because of his health issues. Like he collapsed at halftime of a Texans game back in 2013. As well as he went to the hospital after a Broncos game in 2016. So taking a step back, not having all that stress on the body just for quality of life. That was important to Gary Kubiak at the time, right? He didn't want that smoke. And he has nothing to prove, by the way. He's a Super Bowl winning head coach. He's got zero. Goose egg, D'Angelo Russell, to prove to anyone. But he did step in as play caller for Zimmer this year, who wanted some continuity on offense and kind of doing the team a solid, right? But me thinks that Gary is still planning an exit strategy. He's got a way out. And it's already on the Viking staff. And it's a solution that he knows kind of well. Yeah, because this, mark my words, by 2021, the Vikings offense coordinator will be current Vikings quarterbacks coach Klint Kubiak. Yeah, Gary knows him pretty well. Probably changes his diapers back in the day. Yeah, also, don't hold the fact that Kubiak looks like Jack Dorsey against him. You know, Clint is not the one who ruined civilization, but, you know. So, background. Clint Kubiak, 33 years old, Vikings quarterbacks coach for the past 2 seasons. In fact, one of the big reasons why the Kubiak contingent, Gary, Clint, Periani, as well as Dennison, were even brought in last year with Stefanski in place, is because Kevin and Clint were boys from back in the day when they were low-level assistants on the Viking staff together for a couple of years. So that chemistry played in. Kubiak the younger played some college ball at Colorado State. Him and BC, chemistry. Alma mater for the Rams. Let's go. Then he hopped into coaching right away. Was a grad assistant at Texas A&M out on the farm, Gary's alma mater. He was there for 3 years before jumping to the Vikings in 2013. Now, you may be asking, all right, so why did he get that gig? Obviously, connections that his dad had within the league really helped, and they did. I mean, Bill Musgrave and Gary Kubiak. Bill Musgrave was the Vikings OC at that time, 2013. They go way back like chiroprac. Kubiak, all right, so Gary Kubiak was quarterbacks coach when Bill Musgrave was Steve Young's backup with the Niners in 1994. Then they both made the jump to the Broncos. Musgrave was actually Elway's backup from 95 to 96. Yeah, leave it to Bill Musgrave to miss out on the Super Bowl years, but and of course, Gary Kubiak was there with Mike Shanahan in Denver during those times. So again, Bill Musgrave, Bill 3x5. Was OC of the Vikings 2013 under Leslie Frazier. So ipso facto, Gary Kubiak's son. There you go. He was the one who brought in Klint Kubiak as the quality control assistant. And then after 2013, everyone gets fired. Everyone gets fired as Zimmer comes in 2014 with a new regime. But remember, we said this for Stefanski. Stefanski had been around since Childress came in 06 up until 2019 when he finally got the Browns job. So it takes a lot. You have to be very impressive to survive a regime change. Stefanski was one of them because the incoming head coach has to see something in you. You have to be impressed. So Zimmer obviously did that with Stefanski. Also, Klint Kubiak survived, right? Klint Kubiak survived, became assistant wide receiver coach in 2014, and people forget that. And people forget that this is Kubiak the younger, second stint here with the Vikings. So Zimmer was already impressed by the kid, already likes the kid, and already signed off on him coming in being the quarterbacks coach as now being the de facto understudy offensive coordinator as well. I think it is going to be in the cards because remember last year he was the quarterbacks coach when Kirk Cousins had arguably his best season as a pro. He took a lot of big steps in his game. Employee number 8 did, as well as starting to trash a couple of those narratives, which is great to see. And I think everything will be the same as there. I think Klint Kubiak will be heavily involved in game planning like he was last year as quarterbacks coach. I don't think that changes because also no one in the building knows Kirk Cousins, knows what he likes, knows his dislikes, knows his strengths, knows his weaknesses better than Klint Kubiak right now, right? And I could easily see a spot where Kubiak the younger is sort of eased in the play calling, maybe even gets a little bit taste of it this year, maybe in preseason, maybe towards the end of this season as well, and then maybe he eventually takes over full time in 2021 as Kubiak the elder just sort of recedes back into that offensive czar role that he wanted in the first place. All right. So in 2021, it's not out of the realm of possibility that Mike Kubiak, Mike Zimmer, and Gary Kubiak both abdicate their play calling duties on their respective sides of the ball to their sons, just completely closing that nepotism loop. Nepotism is a flat circle, just like time. But it is what it is. I'm pumped about Klint Kubiak. Just have a little bit of continuity there. If that's the plan for Gary to get out of the game, I support it. So there you go. All right, your thoughts. Klint Kubiak, future Vikings OC. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. You want to support the work, pull us on the Venmo. Please give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.